We were recently cleaning out the Bros of Decay video archives, and while doing this we came across a video that we had not uploaded yet. And we thought to ourselves, why? Because it was one of the most heartwarming and compelling stories that we had ever told. This is the story of Maria José, a very traditional and religious Belgian woman. After her husband passed away, Maria José felt lonely inside of her place. She felt like she needed to do something back and start a new chapter of her life. And what she did was even more incredible. She gave a Syrian refugee shelter and a happy place to stay. Hey guys, I welcome you back to another incredible video on our channel. I'm Leslie, behind the camera is my brother Jody, and we are exploring in our home country, Belgium again. We have found the house of a traditional Belgian family, a Belgian farm family, a family that lived here all their life, left behind all their stories inside of the home. This was the home of Maria José and Mr. Jeff. Mr. Jeff unfortunately passed away first, and Maria José lived on the longest inside of the home. We're going to explore the home later on, but first we're going to look at the yard over here. Turn around, Jody. This is where this was their breadwinning. This is where they worked all days. Here to the right we can see these were the barns. These people were farmers. They had a lot of cows, They had a barn full of cows. I'm gonna check that out first. So this is a very traditional old school barn. To house like 10 cows in here, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, this is they lived off 10 cows, of their milk, of the flesh that these cows produced. Just small living, minimalist living, and didn't have all these luxuries. They just lived normal lives over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty old school. Over here we have a few more barns. These were mainly used to store hay. You can check out one of them. Oh, I'm wrong. These were also for animals. Let's go. Even the straw and hay where the animals used to stand on is still inside of the barn. This place is abandoned since the year 2006, and the last day on the calendar was the 28th of June. It was a Tuesday in that year. 14 years ago, 13, 14 years ago right now. There's another barn. Look at this place. It's completely falling apart over there. Maybe you can show the roof of the barn over there. Up there they used to store the hay, yeah, I'm sure about that. They had a big entrance gate to get in with the tractor. Get from the field, get the hay from the field, get the animals from the field, bring them back into the farm. And this was their house. Look at this place. Wow, it hasn't been used in a long time. So I told you, Maria José, she lived here the longest. She was the old lady from the place. They had one kid. I don't know his name, I don't know his whereabouts, I don't know why he didn't sell the home, but a lot of questions. But we're gonna figure it out together inside of this place. We can see, we come into the first little sitting room. All the cupboards and all the cups are left behind. Even the bicycle from the man or the woman. This is more like a man's bike. So this might have been Jeff's bike. He might have ridden around the town, greeted his fellow neighbors in the town. These were Maria José, her shoes. Wow. It's so old school. What's this? From Flanders. They had a little table over here, exactly 3 chairs. Chef, Maria José, their son or daughter. I don't know if they had a son or daughter. They were very, very religious. And the beautiful thing about it, what I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to believe me, but I'm going to show you upstairs that it's true. These people had a refugee at the side of their home. They had a Hebrew refugee, probably from Syria or Israel or someplace around the Middle East, inside of their home. He lived upstairs with Maria José together in this home, probably when Jeff died, she got a little bit lonely and she thought to herself, I'm religious, what can I do to help the people in my society? And she thought, yeah, there are a lot of refugees. Let's take somebody in this big home. I can't use all the space and I can help this man. So that's a really beautiful thing to do. Upstairs, I'm going to show you where he lived. This man, yeah, that's crazy. Over here, we had a little storage cabinet. This is built into the house, little room for wines and little foods, all left behind, jars. Look at all the spider webs in there. Whoa. A little coat of Maria Jose. And I think it probably might have been Christmas when this home got abandoned. No, I said June, so why did she have a Christmas tree in here? June was on the calendar, so why did she have a Christmas tree in the middle of summer? Whoa. Here in the corner of the room we have two televisions. Sierra and Soundmeister. Two brands that I don't know. Oh yes, the Sierra I saw in a Mezzo Radio, the one in Luxembourg. But yeah, this one is smaller than the one that I saw in Luxembourg. They have a little picture over here. Maybe they're grandchildren, or this is a really old picture, so that it might have been Maria Jose or Jeff themselves. Let's place it back nicely. We have religious symbols on the wall. And this basket over here is probably to store her clothes when they are dirty. They get ready for washing. I love these shoes. Look at these. These are very classy. She was a classy lady. So cool. Normally you only see these built-in closets, cabinets in France and in Italy, but in Belgium sometimes you see them because we are related to France. In the Walloon region, we are very close to the Walloon region. The Walloon region of Belgium, they speak French and they also take their traditions of building style and culture. There's a gas stove over here. This crest over here on it. Nice gas stove. Or maybe a coal stove. No, it's a gas stove. Look at this, shorty. These are some francs. Old school Belgian currency. Hidden in the fireplace. Look at this, 1 franc. Wow, I'm gonna take these with me, but I'm gonna place them back afterwards. But I'm gonna show you something inside of the home with these coins. This is a little piece of furniture to hang your coat, and has a little drawer in there for some bills and stuff like that. But it's a nice piece of furniture. You take your coat off in the morning, you put it on, and before you go out of the house, just check your hair, check if everything is good, no spots on my clothes, and then you go on with your day. Okay, let's check out the rest of the home. So we're now in the hallway of the home, and you can see the stairway is bending and the wall is cracking down. The home is in a pretty bad shape and hasn't been used for a while. But I got these 4 francs from out of the fireplace a little while ago. But you can see over here, this is tea. This is Dutch tea, and this costs 8 francs. So you need 4 more of these coins to buy this box of tea. This brand is still around in Belgium. Wow. I'm gonna place these back later, but for now I'm gonna place them here. Okay, now we're gonna go into the living space. Let me go first. And I haven't found a kitchen inside of this place, but I think Maria Jose prepared her food inside of this place, this room. So she had her oven over here and like a freezer over here with a frying pan on top. There's even still some oil inside of there. Look at this. It still smells like fried food. There's an old school frying pan that you put on top of the oven to make your fries. You have this cabinet over here with the coat from her and her blue dress underneath it hanging here. I'm gonna take it off for a second and show you a beautiful dress that she had. It's quite a nice dress. This. And here's another oven, so she definitely made her food inside of this room of the home. 2 beautiful chairs, and Yeah. So, well, first this. I want to show you these pieces, these antique vases over here, the flowers on the stove, and then the clock with the last time that's ticked. So, more about Maria José. She slept downstairs here in this room. As you can see, even her pills that she used to take are still here. Lanoxin, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but all her medicine, everything is still here. She was an old lady, so she slept downstairs. It was difficult for her to go upstairs and sleep there. But she left her refugee that slept inside of this home, had this bedroom upstairs, so yeah. She traded places with him, I think. And we have this cabinet over here filled with personal stuff. You have a nice picture of a young child. Another picture of an older man. This looks like, yeah, a Syrian man. So this might have been the refugee man that lived inside of this place. Let's see, we got an old school wallet over here. Some notes in there. Not gonna go too much in detail. No, this is too much personal stuff. A few more pictures. This is of the same man. Maybe he worked for her, he did some chores for her, and in return he got to stay in her place. Some bandages of our good Maria José. He definitely was in bad health. It was nice to have somebody to help her out with all the stuff that you needed to do inside of this place, because it's a pretty big home actually. We have more letters and everything. These are probably, oh, these are dead notes. Oh no, not gonna go into detail, that's too personal. Look at this, wow. So, and then on this table, I just saw this picture, and this, I think, is her husband in his last days. This is Jeff. Here, looks pretty old actually. This is the barn that we were just in with all the calves. And here are some bigger cows in the back. These are some notes when they sold a cow. They had like these numbers that are attached to one of these papers, and that's how they sold the cows. We have our old telephone still here from Philips. Look at this piece. Her glasses. Everything is left behind in this place, like I told you. Another purse of hers. Okay, and now I want to head upstairs and show you where the refugee lived. So let's go up this really broken stairway, really old school stairway with a lot of spider webs on it. Let's check out the top floor. There's a lot of junk up here. I don't know from who it is, but it's not trash from anybody but the owners. Let's go inside of the room where the refugee slept. See, this is a pretty neat, nice room. And first off, I want to show off the desk over here. He had his own computer, so maybe he mailed people from back home or did some work on here. The first artifact we see from his heritage is this Mehma pint. I can't, a film by Mohammed Sign. Yeah, it's cool. And then we got this old school computer over here. Intel. Inside is a Pentium processor. I study computer science, so this is something that interests me, but it's a pretty old piece of machinery. I can remember working with one of these. You do, Johnny? I do. Yeah, we had computers like this at home, but we were like 6 years old at that time, and now I'm 22, so that's a long time ago. We got a big purse over here. It's all written in Hebrew, I think, but I'm not sure what language it is. Yeah. Let's put it back in the purse. We have this little piece of furniture in front of here where he stored his combs and his mirror to look at himself. Another book, the same language. And then we have this still made bed over here. It's pretty cool to see. And he was also a little bit religious, or Maria put it up for him. But he had some he had Jesus on the cross over here. And yeah, some stuff. We have this Hebrew Bible, I think. Yeah, I think these people were Christian as well. Look at this. This seems like a Christian Bible, but from another sector of Christianity. Some chains, maybe from his kids back home or something like that. I don't know. I'm just guessing over here. Some plants to lighten up the room. Then we had this nice chair. 2 cups. Yeah, left behind. Probably his last cups where he drank from when he lived inside of this place. We got this this calendar here. This is a pretty special calendar. Look at the writing. But it's from the Multani food shop. It's so it's not from far away. It's just. So what a special story, what a special place. Mario's is a chef, and the refugee we don't know the name of, sorry. Thank you for this home, thank you for this story, thank you for your lives. This was a pretty cool place to explore. I really loved it. I hope you did enjoy watching this video. And as we always say, please like, subscribe and comment. In the description there is a link to Patreon. There you can support our work. It gives us a little bit of extra money, a little bit of security to explore these places around the world. And yeah, with that all said, guys, I will see you next week. Jody does as well, and we love you. Bye bye.